Good evening. For you avid followers, you can see that I'm back home. I was in England for a week, and I've pieced something together. I think I've got this. I think you'll be excited to go with this. When we were kids, we lived in Erie, Pennsylvania. My dad was a local celebrity, a musician, and he donated time to the Erie Zoo, which we loved visiting as kids. I find zoos depressing now that I'm older, but maybe that's part of cynicism. But at the end of the main hall in the zoo building, there were a bunch, I think, spider monkeys. And my brothers and I used to go and stand at the end of the thing, and I don't know which one of us figured it out, but we go, whoop, 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 whoop. And eventually, I mean, it wouldn't take too long, less than a minute, these monkeys would be going absolutely berserk. All of them going whip, 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 and jumping around and screaming and banging on the bars. And then eventually the zookeeper would come out and scream at us to get the hell out of the zoo, and we would go out and we were laughing as hell. As often as we could get in there, we would do it. And we just thought it was funny. And we whipped these poor monkeys into a hysterical frenzy just by making a simple noise. Whoop, whoop. So I'm reading a lot of different things now. I'm reading Chomsky, and we were just in Cuba, and I think I quoted this before, but I reread it again. The American people being afraid of Cuba, excuse me, a little bit of a fallacy there. The people are extremely friendly. It's really poor if they're going to attack America with our $600 billion this year defense budget. But I'm going to bet on the States. I may be stupid that way, but I'll root for the Cubans. Honest to God, I will, but I will not bet on them. But Noam Chomsky was quoting the Mexican president, and they said, and somebody in the American State Department said, "Why don't you warn your people of the threat that Cuba is?" And he said, if I went to the Mexican population and told them that an island the size of Cuba was a threat, he said 40 million Mexicans would probably die of laughter, right? And you get down there and everybody's amigo, everybody's friends. They're really a sweet, gentle people. They touch, they hug, they're happy to see you. But I got looking, and you know that I look at astrology, and I don't necessarily believe in it, but I see similarities. And the United States of America, born July 4th, oops, sorry, I grew up in Canada too, so July 1st is significant there. 1776 means it's Cancer, born in the year of the monkey. And Noam Chomsky, a lot of people have said it, you can't scare the regular people of the world like you can Americans. Whoop, whoop. So you've got this country that's born in the year of the whoop, whoop, monkey, and the press goes whoop, whoop, weapons of mass destruction, whoop, whoop, and pretty soon all the Americans are swinging around the bars going whoop, 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 absolutely terrified that an island like Cuba or a country most of the way across the world is going to attack them with weapons of mass destruction. So I would look at some of that. It's just a theory on my part. I don't believe in my theories, but I do connect some absurd things, and that's one of the absurd connections I made when I was reading this stuff. So, like it or not, whoop, whoop, www.micpeakperformance.com.